Welcome to SVGTV's news for Saturday, May 28, 2016. I am Rochelle Batiste with the headlines. There is a need for persons in authority to do proper research and be involved in consultations before making a decision or issuing statements. That's according to President of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Teachers Union, Oswald Robinson, as he commented on a statement issued by the Ministry of Education, which indicated the banning of school fairs. Robinson noted that while he has no problem with the banning of certain aspects of the event, dismissing it completely is uncalled for. He said there should have been more open discussions on the issue, especially with all stakeholders.
It seems as though people making premature statements. How could you ban something and there are other stakeholders involved? You have parents, you have teachers union, you have the cooperative society that also would sponsor some of these events. So it's just not the Ministry of Education alone. There are certain things that you could control. When you talk about loud music, what do you mean? The intensity of the music or the type of music? Those are things you could control. You could have a fair and have a gospel music playing. But what if you play it loud? It's the same like if you did church. Now is the carnival season. And I heard on a news ad that a certain community, the carnival activity would be held in a schoolyard in Nortley Ward. You're going to ban the people community activity?
In regards to the proposed banning of school field trips, including beaches and rivers, which was also spoke of in the statement, Robinson says field trips seeks to create on-hand experiences for students and at the same time expand their knowledge in accordance with the curriculum. He outlines that the issue of control plays a significant role in these situations, as a ministry can specify what can and cannot be done on these trips.
Statement is saying you're banning field trips to beaches and rivers. Okay? Now the people from the Grenadines, how do they get to schools? They travel on the boats. You're going to ban that too? They travel on the sea. It clearly shows that there are certain people in authority who are not aware as to the very curriculum they want you to implement in the schools. The school curriculum, it speaks about water bodies. It speaks about land farms. I have known of adults in St. Vincent who live in areas where you don't have a beach or a river. And they look forward to the opportunity that they could visit. We're not saying you're going there to bathe. You understand? That could be controlled.
Robinson adds that there is no need for schools to be isolated from the community, as they played an active role in the development of society. He says the SVGTU is willing to engage in collaborative work and discussions with the Ministry of Education and other relevant authorities to find the proper solution to these issues.
So we have to really sit down and sort out things before we make public statements. You can't move with just emotionalism or trying to exaggerate on something. We have to sit down together and work together. And this is where the Teachers Union has been always saying to the relevant authorities, let us work together. It's not your thing and our thing. You understand? By the union itself. All of us must work together to see what is best. Because the school has to transform the society. You can't isolate the school from the rest of the society and the community. There's a point in time that you must collaborate and interact.
With an expected increase in the production of Arrowroot here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, £120,000 compared to the £30,000 produced 4 years ago. A Minister of Agriculture, Sabota Caesar, says they are now looking outside of the traditional markets.
We have to look beyond our traditional markets, because our traditional markets had a limited demand of around 30 to 50,000 pounds, but we have gone way past that now, and we are actively seeking new markets. Increasing the price offered has created an incentive, and we are seeing a lot more persons going into Arrowroot now. And it is expected that once the world market responds positively and we are able to have prices stabilized and good prices, that we can see an increase in production and productivity and more farmer participation in the industry.
Minister Caesar is appealing to Vincentians to do their part in helping the Arrowroot industry to prosper by supporting local farmers.
So I'm asking persons, to every single Vincentian, to please get your parcel. It's on the supermarket shelves, and remember, when you purchase a box of or packet of Arrowroot starch, that you're supporting the local farmers. We are going to launch a major sale program in the diaspora, because there are many persons in the US, Canada and the UK, the Virgin Islands and Barbados and Trinidad and Tobago, who have been trying to get Arrowroot starch for a very long time. And we are in touch with several persons in the US, because we want at least to sell about 30,000 pounds.
The top position in the 7th East Caribbean Group of Companies National Baking Competition was captured by Joan Lane. 16 competitors, inclusive of students from a number of secondary schools, participated in this year's competition, which featured various categories, including best cakes, best pastry, and best use of specialty flour. At the awards ceremony held at the Methodist Church Hall, Chief Executive Officer of the East Caribbean Group of Companies, Osman Day, says the hosting of the competition is a company's way of giving back to customers and uplift their culinary skills.
At least once a year, ECGC takes the opportunity to express thanks to the industry by staging a friendly, competitive competition with awarding prizes or rewarding prizes. This year marks the 40th anniversary of ECGC being in operation. During that period, we have established ourselves as the leading flour producer within the region by delivering high-quality products with the able staff, and also from the support of not only fellow Vincentian or fellow bakers in St. Vincent, but throughout the region.
Davey encouraged the participants who did not capture any of the top prizes this year to continue to strive for excellence and utilize the competition as a learning experience.
There are going to be winners and there are going to be losers. This should not discourage you from continuing the art of which you are doing as able bakers in the industry. And it also allows you or gives you that spirit for 2017, when a very similar competition would be held. As we end today's proceedings, I would like to sort of thank all of those who have participated. Right? And it's really a pleasure for me to be here this afternoon, admiring the number of participants we have, and it gives me a good feeling.
Meanwhile, marketing manager at ECGC, Raquel Haslam, congratulated all the participants for their hard work and encouraged them to maintain international standards in order to ensure that their products can compete against foreign goods.
I'm sure the audience and even you, the participants, will agree with me when I say you have clocked a personal best here today. I congratulate you all on your hard work and urge you to continue striving for excellence. As a profession, you, the bakers, need to get your products and maintain your products at an international standard so that our supermarkets, hotels, restaurants do not need to source their delicacies from overseas.
The grand prize winner, Joan Lane, as well as second place, Sabrina Marks, Decent, tells us what inspired their recipes.
Came up with the company. When they came with the competition, they said that you need to, whatever you are preparing, you have to pick a theme. So in the cake category, They had birthday, you can either make a birthday cake or a Easter cake. So you have to depict whatever celebration you're doing. So my daughter, she's 12 years old, she said, Mommy, make an Easter bunny. And I did.
But it was really the themes that we were given. So I was led by the themes that ECG gave us this year.
And you aim to come back next year?
Of course, yeah. I've been here for a couple of years now and really enjoy the competition. It's getting bigger and bigger, and I think next year is going to be a big competition because it's their 40th anniversary, so I'm really looking forward to that.
And you're looking for the top spot?
Oh yes, definitely.
I wanted that unique flavor, right? That I could say, yes, that's what I'm looking for, right? And I believe one of the things that inspired me in doing those things is also my love for cooking, right? And seeing that we have a lot of local fruits and vegetables in St. Vincent, I think as a chef, and I'm saying to other chefs too, that they should go for local. It's much better and it gives your food a better flavor.
The 2016 Lions Club Kingston SVG Eye Care project begins this Sunday. The project, now in its 41st year, will be done in conjunction with the USA Mobile Medical Eye Care Mission and the Ministry of Health. The USA medical team comprises of dermatologists, diabetic specialists, and trained assistants. 60 eye surgeries were successfully performed in 2015 at the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital, and 600 persons received free eyeglasses. The team of eye surgeons will be based at the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital from May 29 to June 3rd, while eye testing and distribution of eyeglasses and medications will be carried out at the medical facility of the National Sports Council at Arnoldsville from Monday, May 30th to Friday, June 3rd from 8 a.m. daily. This year's project is sponsored by the Beacon Insurance Company through its local agent BMC agencies.